Hello, happy very wet day. What happened to it? It was lovely yesterday and the day before, and now it's raining and is tomorrow. Rude. We were enjoying the sun. You had a barbecue yesterday. Yeah, we did. We did. Had a barbecue. At the Tom household, as soon as that sun's out and we can sit in the garden for a little bit, even if it's only 10 minutes, of barbecue's going on, and then we can just go back inside with the plate of just deliciousness and a big like rotisserie chunk of beef that we could probably feed on for the next week. So I'm happy days. It just makes life so much nicer, especially when it's holidays. I know it's for kids. Holidays for kids, 11 weeks for kids. And we will have, mostly, again, not the majority or not the minority, the majority of people will have Friday and Monday off. And then obviously the next couple of months, May going into June, there will be a lot of weeks that are only a 4-day week. So lots of short weeks coming up. Woohoo! For those of people who it will affect. What is coming up is we have worked with Hipco on a fabulous deal. We put it up on Instagram and Facebook yesterday, and it will be obviously on the website, emma.theaker, and it's so about composite decking that they're doing, that it's a new thing that they're doing. And in order, if you're looking at doing your garden this year, they are offering the first 5 main deal customers who contact them with, and it has to be remembered, TMD first 5. If you tell them that code when you email or phone them, you may be the first of the 5 customers that will get a really good deal, and they're offering quite a bit of a discount if you go and inquire about the composite decking. We have put it up, I said, on our socials. It gives you all the details about what type of composite decking they use and why they're using it, what the materials are, and it gives you some pictures and images of the materials and actually what it looks like set out in a garden. So fabulous deal. Go and have a look, because that's a new thing that we're doing with Hipco. And Hipco have got a great reputation for their builds in Garforth, whether it's just a front door or a whole extension. So now they've been doing studios and the likes as well in gardens for a while, but this is their sort of next bit that they're going to go on to, which is composite decking. So have a look and see if you can be a TMD first 5 customer to get in touch with them and inquire about what the discount may be. Northern Gas are going to be here next week from the 10th to the 16th of April on Nylands Road to sort out essential works to ensure that the continued safe, reliable supply of gas customers in Garforth. So yeah, not the best of roads to be cut off next week when you go in places, but a lot of people are off, so it's, any time is bad timing to put roadworks up. But it's just to let you know, so if it all goes to plan, because sometimes these things haven't, Nylands Road will be shut off between the 10th and the 16th. Some news out from Podger this week as well. A shame really, but they're not accepting any they're not going to be a dog-friendly venue anymore. I don't know what the incident happened, but they're only accepting guide dogs. So unfortunately, no, not a dog-friendly pub anymore. So obviously something's massive's happened for them not to offer that as a... Because it's great when you can go to the pub with your dog, isn't it? It's great when you can go to a restaurant with your dog. And I know dogs are not for everybody, but generally... if you take a well-behaved dog in anywhere, it's all right. So there's been an incident of something, and that is not happening. I was speaking to one of our mortgage advisors this week, and we're working with them to hopefully offer a possible mortgage pop-up coming soon. It's something that may happen locally. But it'll be just like a mortgage advice pop-up. We do have quite a couple of mortgage advice people in Garforth, which is great, and especially now because things are changing quite a lot, and the house market is still moving. So if you're thinking, what tends to be the thing at the minute, which has been for quite a while, that is if you have older children that want to get onto the housing market and can't because it's so bloody expensive, then our mortgage advisors might be the people to talk to about, if you've paid your mortgage off, or you're an older person that's paid your mortgage off, how can you use the equity in your house to perhaps help children. There's possibilities like that if you're a very kind parent. So there's our mortgage people. So we are looking at a possible pop-up maybe in the future with one of our mortgage advisors, mortgage brokers. Nice to see this week, and don't take this as political, because I don't have anything to do with anything political at all ever. because it's just not worth the headache, and I don't think it's very professional. But it's just nice to see that Labour has had a new leader for Garforth and Swindon area, and he's a young chap, a very young chap, and I just hope he can engage with the younger community to get local young people involved in local politics, perhaps get them engaged in voting as well, because that's what's needed massively, is to get our younger demographic within Garforth and Swindon getting involved in local politics, and then they're the next generation that can make changes. So whether he was Labour, Conservative, Independent, couldn't care, that's not relevant as to which party he's there for. It's just nice to see somebody, a young chap in politics, so good luck to him. Looking through now what's coming up, well, there's some things I want to touch on, because there's a couple of new businesses come up in Garforth over the last couple of weeks. We've got 2 new businesses, and some are similar, some are the same, and sometimes I just wish people would talk to me before they open the shop, because I'm here for advice. But I just want to touch on that in a bit, as to what you think would be great for Garforth, and what would you want to see in the area. But coming up on Friday and Saturday, 7th and 4th, is the pizza box at the Gape and Goose. Walking golf, which we touched on last week. Emma.theaker, we've put up a information last night. There is a contact now about walking cricket, which is at the Cricket Pavilion with the Parish Cricket Club opposite East Garforth train station that way. She's put details now, an email up there, so you can get in touch with her to find out about the walking cricket. Good Friday, lots of businesses still open, but obviously shut Sunday, Monday. The car boot with Garforth and District lines is on Sunday at Tesco's car park from 8 o'clock. It's always a popular thing. Well, I say it's always popular. It may still be. It's a long time since I've been. Car boots, are they still a thing? Or are they coming back? I don't know. But anyway, it's on at Tesco's car park. I think it is quite a well-received thing. It's more of a tradition, I think, isn't it, with the Garforth District lines. So they're from 8 o'clock. Incredible Edibles put stuff up this week as well. They've put their map up of all their fabulous planters that they're out that are growing lots of food. They put up a map yesterday, which we shared, and you can look on their Facebook page. And there is a map of all the planters that are around Garforth. So during the Easter holidays, you can take your kids, bit of an explore locally, bit of a local walk, get them out in some fresh air. Even if it's raining, again, it's not bad weather, is it? It's bad clothing. Get them out and then go sort of foraging about and picking some of the edibles that are ready, and they will tell you in the troughs what's ready to pick and what's not. So it could actually be a really nice thing, and also an education thing without the kids really realising it. So look at the Incredible Edible Garforth and it'll tell you a bit more details on there. So going back to things in Garforth, Lots of people always say to me, Chris, we need this, Chris, we need that. And I don't have a magic wand. I've mentioned it lots of time. If I did, there would be lots of changes. But what we do need, I feel, is a deli that can offer, charcuterie, fish, combine with people who are already doing things like breads and cakes and stuff and put them in. Offer specific wines, or maybe looking at specific gins, like a combination of stuff. And I did want it to go down on Fairburn Drive, and the shop's there, but the shop's obviously taken up. But something like that, I think would be great. Like, I'd love it if we could have a sweet shop, not as in sweets, but a dessert shop, like, Valerie Patisserie that used to be in town, something like that could also deliver. So let me have your comments below as to what you think would work in Garforth. What do you think what's needed? Don't suggest the Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet. Not interested. Interesting facts I'm going to leave you with. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. And back to tongues, because it's a good topic. Tongue of a whale weighs more than an elephant. But can he breathe through his ears? Have a lovely, lovely, lovely Easter break if you are fortunate to have the time off with your kids. The blog will be back on the 21st of April, so I will be taking some time off next week. But as usual, everything will still be going around and you'll never know. So keep posted. Have a look at themaindeal.co.uk for all the information about who's open, who's closed, who's selling what, and how to stuff your face with lots of local chocolate. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, and the weather's meant to be nicer next week. Bye-bye.